for the Credit Union One WCC Basketball Championship are set, and next stop, Las Vegas. But before we get to the entertainment capital of the world, let's break down the bracket and preview all 9 teams in this Women's Basketball Championship preview show. Here's a look at the women's bracket as we get set to tip off on Thursday at Orleans Arena with 8 thrilling games over the next week. You don't want to miss the Credit Union One WCC Basketball Championship in Las Vegas this week. Scan the QR code here or check out WCCsports.com to secure your tickets today. Now, let's take a look at the field. We begin with number 9 seed Pepperdine Waves. The Waves, under the direction of head coach Kelsey Kaiser, owns the second best WCC single game high in block shots with 10 at Fresno State on November 15th. Pepperdine is tied for 5th in the WCC in offensive rebounding at 11.7 rebounds per game. Jane Waba is 4th in the conference in rebounding at 7.7 rebounds per game. Waba has tallied a double-double in 3 of the last 4 games and has 9 double-doubles this season, 4th best in the league. Pepperdine will kick things off against 8th-seeded San Diego on Thursday at noon on ESPN+. San Diego, under the direction of head coach Cindy Fisher, is seeded 8th. Casey Newbert is 2nd in the conference in double-doubles with 12 on the year. Newbert is 2nd in the WCC in rebounding too, averaging 9.8 rebounds per game. Dylan Horton reached 1,000 career points in the USD win over St. Mary's on February 24th, and San Diego is 4th in the conference in rebounding at 35.7 rebounds per game. LMU, coached by Erica Hughes, is the 7th seed. LMU had 3 student athletes reach 1,000 career points this season: Alexis Marks, Sophia Inusa, and Sydney Gandy. LMU scored a season-high 80 points and made a season-best 12 trays in the 80-71 win over Pacific on February 24th. LMU is tied for 1st in the WCC in offensive rebounds at 12.8 per game. The Lions will meet St. Mary's on Friday at 2:30 on ESPN+. We've got more to preview coming up after the break.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
It's time for the ultimate showdown. The Credit Union One WCC Basketball Championship in Las Vegas. Don't miss the high-flying WCC action as 18 programs battle it out to crown 2 champions. Who will be your champion? Scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
St. Mary's is the 6th seed as Jeff Cammon's team won 3 of their last 5 games to end the regular season. Freshman Maya Jones recorded the 3rd best single game scoring total in the WCC this season with 31 points in the Gales' 75-47 victory over Pepperdine on February 18th. Freshman Zoraya Alcuso had a career-high 28 points in the Gales' overtime loss to San Francisco on February 29th. Alcuso leads SMC in scoring at 11.9 points per game and is the highest-scoring freshman in the WCC. SMC is 2nd in the WCC in steals at 8.3 steals per game, 3rd in the conference in three-point field goal percentage at 34.3%, and 3rd in the league in field goal percentage at 43.7%. Pacific head coach Bradley Davis and company are seeded 5th. The Tigers are 2nd in the WCC in field goal percentage and scoring at 45.4% and 72.1 points per game, respectively, and 3-1 in games decided by 5 points. Elizabeth Elliott ranks 10th in the country and 2nd in the conference in field goal percentage at 61.4%. Pacific will face the winner of Thursday's San Diego Pepperdine matchup on Friday at noon on ESPN+. San Francisco and Portland tied in the WCC standings at 10-6. USF received the number 4 seed in the tiebreaker process. The Dons swept the final week of the regular season and are enjoying a 3-game winning streak. The Dons rank second in the WCC in rebounding at 37.7 rebounds per game. Jasmine Gales is one of 15 NCAA Division I women's basketball student athletes who have scored 40 or more points this season. Gales is tied with Tess Heel of Santa Clara for the best WCC single game high in scoring with 40 points. Deborah Dos Santos has 16 double-doubles on the season, tied for 12th in the nation, and leads the conference. Dos Santos also owns this season's WCC single game high in rebounds at 18, recorded at LMU on January 4th. San Francisco has a bye to Saturday's quarterfinals where the Dons will begin play at 1. You can find that game on ESPN+. When we get back, we'll break down the top 3 teams.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Great to have you with us as we open up with the Orleans Arena.
In Las Vegas, title game of the West Coast.
It's time for the ultimate showdown. The Credit Union 1 WCC Basketball Championship in Las Vegas. Don't miss the high-flying WCC action as 18 programs battle it out to crown 2 champions. Who will be your champion? Scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
Portland, the defending WCC tournament champion, is looking to take home the title again this year. Led by head coach Michael Meek, the Pilots finished the regular season tied for 3rd place in the WCC standings with San Francisco. Portland secured the number 3 seed with its win over Santa Clara per the conference's tiebreaker rules. Portland is 8th in the NCAA in blocks per game, averaging 5.6, and 12th in the nation in steals per game at 11.3. The Pilots led the WCC in field goal percentage defense at 38.8%. One of the top shot blockers in the country, Lucy Cochran of Portland, is 3rd in the nation at 3.21 blocks per game. She has tallied 3 or more blocks in a game 19 times this season. Cochran is one of 15 student athletes on the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year watch list. 7-time Credit Union 1 WCC Freshman of the Week winner Diani Ananiev led Portland in scoring 7 times this season and is 4th on the team in points at 8.4 points per game. Portland has a bye to the quarterfinals where the Pilots will first take the floor on Saturday at 3:30. You can find that game on ESPN+. Santa Clara is on a 9-game winning streak under the direction of head coach Bill Carr. The Broncos have won by 16 or more points 11 times this season. On the defensive end, SCU has held opponents under 55 points 12 times this season, which is the most of any team in the league. The Broncos own the best scoring defense in the WCC at 58.4 points per game. In her 57th career game, Tess Heel became the 2nd fastest active Division I player to score 1,000 points. Heel scored 30 points twice this season. Heel also is one of 23 student athletes who have recorded a triple-double in the season. Olivia Pollard is 10th in the NCAA in three-point field goal percentage at 44.4%, and 16th in the nation in three-pointers per game at 2.84. Second-seeded Santa Clara has a bye to the semifinals where the Broncos will take the court on Monday at 2:30 on ESPN+. For the first time under head coach Lisa Fortier, number 15 Gonzaga finished undefeated in conference play at 16-0. Fortier has won 94% of her conference games as a head coach for the Zags. She is one of 10 late-season candidates for the Naismith Coach of the Year award. Gonzaga extended its winning streak to 23 games with a decisive 90-40 win over Portland last week. The Zags own the second longest active winning streak in the nation behind top-ranked South Carolina. Gonzaga also owns the second longest active home winning streak with 34 consecutive wins at the McCarthy Athletic Center. It's the second straight season GU has gone unbeaten at home. Gonzaga is top 6 in the nation in 6 different categories. The Zags are 3rd in three-point shooting percentage and assists per game, 5th in free throw percentage, 6th in assist to turnover ratio and three-pointers made, and 7th in field goal percentage. GU is the only team in the country in the top 10 in all of these categories. Gonzaga has a bye to the semifinals where the Bulldogs will take the floor at Orleans Arena on Monday at noon on ESPN+. Well, that's a look at all 9 women's teams as we get set to tip off in Las Vegas this week. You can catch the first 7 games on ESPN Plus with the championship game on ESPNU. We're anticipating another amazing event and we welcome all the madness of March.